Hi there. Today we're going to do a website review of a company that asked me to take a look at their website. So we're going to look at it and evaluate design, evaluate their messaging, some of the user friendliness of it, and just overall how good of a website it is and how easily it accomplishes its goal. My name is Steven. I run a design and marketing agency called Sparkflow, and we help small businesses to really elevate their presence online and get more customers. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So today we're going to evaluate NeatPack. NeatPack is a company that sells these little packages intended for travel, hygienic travel, especially in the coronavirus age. Each packet comes with a little mask and some wipes and some trays and stuff, and we'll go over that. So first, landing upon this page, the first thing I notice is the color. It is very bright red, which is a very harsh and alarming color, and then it goes to black, which is kind of like a very, I don't know, somewhat of a luxurious or strong, or even like entertainment type color, and it in no way really reflects the product, which is meant to be clean and hygienic and safe. And so what the site's color really should be is it should be white, have a lot of white space, white background, and the primary color should probably be either this yellow that is part of the packaging or a light blue, which is reflective of a lot of like clean, sterile packaging. So, like a face mask is white and light blue for that very reason. It evokes emotions of cleanliness. So that's the main thing that should show. And so here I see there's a little image of what it is, though I don't really see all that it is. So this is a little difficult to know like exactly what's in the package. I'd probably have an image that kind of shows a little more of the individual items or how they're used. So here it shows kind of what's in it, but again, these are kind of like little icons, and it doesn't exactly show me exactly what it looks like. So it'd be better if these were actual photos of the individual items in here. This is good. It kind of shows all the different methods of travel and what it's good for. And again, this photo is nice, but it'd be nice to have like photos of everything, of people using all the different items. This doesn't really seem to do anything. It's a heart bear holding the package, which this doesn't really communicate anything. So it's a little bit of a waste of space. So here we see some of the different items. I mean, we see the mask and two pads, but I don't see what's under it. So again, use these pictures a little more strategically and show what the item is and how it's being used. Then we scroll down, we have just kind of a lot of empty space here. And so I just noticed there is a click to order here, a click to order here. So there's a lot of design issues with this. It's kind of inconsistent. This is like a white button with a very small click to order. This is like a red button. It's shaped differently, has a different font. The fonts are kind of like different and all over the place. Even the layout is just kind of to the side and like centered. And so there's a bit of inconsistency here, which if you have a good graphic designer or web designer that can go through and just add a little more structure and layout and consistency to the design. And then one thing I also noticed is like when you scroll to the side, there's kind of this white space. I think that's just a web coding error happen. So let's kind of go through to the other places. So filthiest places, this is kind of like typically with a website like the problem, you try to show what the problem is and magnify it. It'd be good if some of this was actually on the home page to actually show the problem first. But when we come here, again, black text on red is very difficult to read. And here, this is like light red on dark red, which is even harder to read. And as I scroll down, I notice it's just a lot of text. And people just don't want to read this. There's no desire to read all these paragraphs. So this really should be photos, pictures of what is dirty. So it should be just more photo oriented, because this is a very strong page. I mean, in terms of content, like it's important to point out that like aisle seats and the seat back pocket and restrooms and all that, these are dirty places, but show me, don't just tell me. And then there's another tab that says graph, which isn't very enticing. Like, there's no real reason to want to see a graph. But if we click on it, okay, so we see that there are actual images. This should actually be combined into this page. Like, you can get rid of the graph page and put this in here on Filthiest Places. And this seems like it's just one big image. With web design, you really want all this text to be text and not an image. This helps with search results. So you would get a web designer to try to like cut this up and actually redo this whole thing and make it into actual like text on a page rather than text that's part of an image, because Google can't read any of this because it's part of the image. So yeah, combine these two. So let's go to the shop page. So with the shop page, this is kind of like weird where like the heading disappears and like the icons disappear. So if I want to browse around more like with the navigation, I can't really do that. I have to click the back button. So when I go here, okay, so I see the package twice, which is a little bit unnecessary. If you're going to have a gallery of the package, like show different images. This is just, a hand holding it versus the package by itself. I would have like the main package, and then as scrolling through the gallery, show each of the individual items. Because again, at this point, I'm still really not sure what's included in this package. This, to be honest, seems a little bit high of a price. So again, helping to justify what's in the package would really help, because like, everyone knows that you can get packets of like 20-50 face masks for super cheap. So really highlight why this is worth this price. This add to cart button needs to be way bigger. This is a really tiny thing here that's like, it's almost unnoticeable. So I click add to cart. Okay, this thing pops up to the side and it shows me the price, subtotal, and I can add more if I wanted to. But this is kind of marketed as, I see this as useful as having, a bunch of packs that you have ready to go with you. And so rather than like adding more, like these are kind of just weird prices. And if I just wanted to buy 5 and it's like $50 something, that just seems very expensive. So I would find a way to discount this for multiple. So say have multiple products here and have, your single item, but then also have like buy a packet of 5 for like, $30 or $40. So however the cost can work out. Buy a packet of 10, so that people can buy a package of like multiple packets, and it seems like a discount, and have it be like an even price, like $49 or something, rather than this kind of odd pricing. It would help people want to buy it a little bit more. So those are kind of the main things. Let's go back to the page, and then there's there's news, and then I think these are just errors on the page. There's copy of news and then new page. So a web designer just needs to go in and like clean this up. So overall, like the product is good, the content is good, but really the biggest hindrance of this site is the design. The colors, the layout, the style makes it look like an older site, like a very amateurish site, and it doesn't evoke in me like confidence. Like when I look at the site, I don't have the confidence to know that this company is still in business. I don't know if I place an order, I don't have a lot of confidence that they're actually going to send me a package, because it doesn't seem like a professional site. And so this is where it'd be really helpful to have a web designer come in that kind of knows what they're doing and just be able to revamp this entire site and make it look professional and look clean. So thanks a lot for watching this. I hope you can apply this to your own websites if you see some commonalities. And if you ever need any help with web design or an evaluation like this or a consultation, go ahead and check out sparkflow.co. Sign up for a free consultation call, and we'll see what we can do to help grow your brand. Thanks a lot for watching.